This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee.
Well, there will be a Nas live from the Kennedy Center classical hip-hop documentary that comes on PBS on February 2nd. And that's also going to be streamed on their website. Now, this documentary will chronicle Nas's rise from the Queensbridge housing projects to him performing backed by the orchestra in Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy Center. So should be exciting. Sounds great. If you saw the preview, looks pretty entertaining. Here is Nas.
You could say I had a foresight about where I would be, where I should be, where I had to be. You know, before there was a fan base or crowd or audience, I was the fan base. The mirror was my audience. Myself in a room by myself was all I needed.
It's amazing to watch those documentaries now because, number one, they make you feel oh so old, but number two, it's like we actually saw that era. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, you see documentaries about things that you just weren't around for. We were around for that.
I mean, think about it. Back in 2014, that's when this performance took place, and Nas was celebrating the 20th anniversary of Illmatic.
Wow.
So that's 24 years ago that album came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, niggas is old.
All right, Tiffany Haddish. You know she loves Groupon, and she always talks about it. Now, Groupon said that Tiffany Haddish ranks in the top 1% of most frequent Groupon purchasers, and she's been a really strong advocate for Groupon. She talked about it on Jimmy Kimmel Live. She talked about buying a Groupon swamp tour experience while filming Girls Trip in Louisiana. So guess what? Because of that natural synergy, Groupon has signed on Tiffany Haddish to go ahead and endorse. Here is what the ad is going to be like. Well, they're going to have an ad during the Super Bowl, actually. Mm-hmm. But that's their first Super Bowl commercial in 7 years. Here's Tiffany Haddish.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tiff, and I'm super excited to announce I'm the new spokesperson for Groupon. And as you know, I'm a huge fan of Groupon and have been using them forever to eat out, to take my niece everywhere, and to get my Groupon body on. You know what I'm saying? Personal trainers at a discounted rate. So stay tuned, because tons of exciting stuff is coming up this year.
Drop on the clues bombs with Tiffany Haddish. That's when keeping it real goes right. Like, she really uses Groupon in real life. Like, she showed me a whole vacation she took out the country once using Groupon. So for her to be the spokesperson makes too much sense.
Let's save that money. All right, Simone Biles, Olympic gold medalist, is the latest person who is saying she was molested by Team Dr. Larry Nassar. Now, she shared this news on social media. And there's almost 100 victims, by the way, who have spoken out and are coming forward. Now, she said, most of you know me as a happy, giggly, and energetic girl, but lately I've felt a bit broken, and the more I try to shut off the voice in my head, the louder it screams. I'm not afraid to tell my story anymore. I too am one of the many survivors that was sexually abused by Larry Nassar. Please believe me when I say it was a lot harder to first speak these words out loud than it is now to put them on paper. There are many reasons I've been reluctant to share my story, but I now know it's not my fault.
Over under on Larry Nassar getting life for better. I say life for better.
Yes.
I say life for better.
All right. She did ask that everybody respect her privacy. It's a process and one that I need more time to work through. So you can read her full statement. And it's going to be a sentencing hearing. So we're going to hear what happens to him, coming up.
I do want people to realize that when you release something on social media and then say respect my privacy, that's an oxymoron. Like, it's not going to happen.
I guess she's trying to show support for all the other women who have come forward, and it is a really sensitive topic. And so it was hard for her to speak out about it, and I guess writing it down was easier for her than making a verbal statement at this point. So it's what it is. All right, the NAACP Image Awards were on last night. Now, Ava Duvernay won for Entertainer of the Year. Here's what she said.
This is our time. We can say we were here when all this gorgeous art was happening and that we supported it, that we lifted each other up, that we did as Dr. King said he would do. Live the dream. We're the dream. Thank you so much.
I worship Ava Duvernay, but how's she getting the Entertainer of the Year category with Chance the Rapper,
I was
Jay-Z,
confused.
Who else? Chadwick Boseman. How's she getting that category? She's a director.
I don't know.
Well, she had an outstanding year. I don't know what the qualifications.
She even said that when she got up there. She was like, why am I up here? I'm a director.
I don't know. Maybe they were very entertained by all what she directed. All right. Now, Outstanding Motion Picture went to Girls Trip. And other awards, Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series, Mari Hardwick got that for Power. Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series, Tracee Ellis Ross, Blackish. And Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series was Taraji for Empire. Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series was Anthony Anderson for Blackish. And so you can read that full entire list if you go on their website.
I enjoyed that show very much last night. I just wish TV One was in HD on my television, and I wish that more people show up for the NAACP Image Awards.
Halle Berry was there. You saw that
Halle
when
Berry
she came
was
out?
there. The first award of the night, the person wasn't there. I forgot what the award was, but I was just like, show up for the NAACP Image
Taraji
Awards.
wasn't there.
This is your award show. This is for y'all. This is us celebrating us. You know, don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you're celebrated. Everybody should have been there.
All right, and there's going to be a 6-part series detailing Death Row's rise and fall, and that's going to be happening on BET. That starts on February 20th. So there's going to be part 1 and 2 that night, but it's a whole series, a 6-part series, so you can check that out starting February 20th on BET. All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in